Why did you make the decision to immigrate to the United States?
Okay, when I graduated in physical therapy in 1989, I worked in a hospital in the Philippines, and I came across a flyer asking physical therapists to work in the United States. So I tried my luck, and that was in March when I graduated, and in July of 1989, 86 I think, no 89, I found myself going to this country, and I was hired actually as a physical therapist at a big rehab center south of San Antonio, Texas, and I stayed there for 9 months, and before I moved here to Georgia.
All right. Was this an easy decision for you and your family?
Well, when I told my dad that I got the acceptance letter from that rehab company in Texas, I was hoping that he's gonna say no, but he said, "I'm done with you. I've given you all the things that you need, education-wise, and all the values that goes through life." So he said, "Yes, you can go," and that was really the biggest fear of my life, because you're moving from another country. It's a third world country and coming to another country, which is the superpower country then, I guess. And it's I didn't know if I can survive that long, but I think I did. So I've been here for 24 years now, so I'm still here. But I think the biggest, not regret, but then I'm just too far from my family. But I get to see them through, Skype and texting and what's the other one? Skype,
FaceTime?
FaceTime. There you go. So it makes it a little bit nearer. It makes it closer. So, but that's like one thing. I think I'm just too far from my family right now.
What hardships, if any, did you encounter in traveling?
In traveling to this country, the first time I was hired in Texas, it was hard for me. I think not because probably it's a racial thing, or but it's more of being the youngest group, the youngest person actually to join the group. The physical therapist that I was um, um, taking her place was there for 25 years. So she grew up there 25 to 30 years. So when I came in as a 22-year-old physical therapist, that was really hard for them to accept that there's like an older person before me, and then there's this younger person taking over her place. And I didn't know that she was second ranking of the physical therapist. She was the second right there. So I was taking her place. So of course everybody was looking at me like, truly, you're very young to take her place. So, but that was my struggles right there. And it was, and the other thing was the language barrier, because they not only they spoke in Spanish, but it's more of because we cater the poorer community. It's actually, so my Spanish that I learned in the Philippines was more of a very proper Spanish, and then I went there, and then they have all this, just like when you have they're respectful, but it's just a different language for me.
Yes. Did you feel welcomed when you came?
Yes and no. Yes, the first time when I came, that there was a welcome sign at the airport. They said, "Welcome to Laredo, Texas, Jeanette Freiras." That was my maiden name, and they were nice. But then I heard one of the older ladies said, "Oh my God, they sent us a kid. I wonder if she's." Because I was very young then, and they thought I was really like fresh from high school. But then I was actually, I already graduated from pre-med before I went to physical therapy, so I had double majors right there and graduated for both careers. And yes, they were very welcoming, and they treated me nicely until there was actually a problem with the money, the financial aspect of it, because they were not paying me for the amount that was stated in the contract. So that's why I had to leave Texas.
Do you still feel like you made the right decision to move here?
Oh yes, I have. But for one, I've met Mr. Mangoang here. So, and of course I had Patrick here. So it's good. It's the best of both worlds, coming from a third world country to to one of the richest countries in the world. So it keeps us grounded, because where I came from, it's very poor. Then now you're living in this country where it's all convenience. So so I think it's coming here is an opportunity, but of course I still would like to go back to the Philippines to retire.
All right, thank you.